the legends revive. Welcome to the Izzy verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slam it, grade it, immortal past. The Izzy verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip that spec, pumping dope dreams. Holy grail whispers, tear at the seams. Market spikes in the rumor mill's breath. Crossovers ink the line of death. Footnotes trace the collector's code. White pages pure in a mylar hold. Investment grade, sealed in a tomb. But the panels still scream, they boom. Back issue fire, collector's sin. Every variant cover pulls you back in. Welcome to the Izzy verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slam it, grade it, immortal past. Izzy verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, arcade eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the Izzy verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slam it, grade it, immortal past. Izzy verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, arcade eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the Izzy verse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made. Slam it, grade it, immortal. Welcome to the Izzy verse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. It's more than a run. It's the crossover you can't outrun. The Izzy verse lives on. The Izzy verse lives on.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to today's edition of Top Trending Comics with your hosts Izzy and
Cliff. Hi.
Hey, everybody. How you doing, Cliff?
I'm exhausted.
It was a long day for you, right? I know.
It was a very long day.
Yeah, let's do some traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole. Oh my God, the ride back was very funny.
the right back was funny.
Yes.
We'll get to talk about that, but there's a lot of stuff to talk about today. Let's go ahead and say what's up to the guys in the chat, starting with Las Cruces, who came in at 3:00 this afternoon with a hello from Nuevo Mexico. So 3:00 for us would have probably been like what, 12 for him or something like that, because coming from Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Listen, he's got this timed beautifully. He truly does.
Right.
Truly does.
Nerdy Geek Comics, last month's winner. Thank you for joining up. What's up, Izzy and Cliffy? With a question mark.
Love you, Nerdy.
All right. White Tiger, Cowabunga, Izzy, Cowabunga, Cliff, Cowabunga, Las Cruces, Cowabunga, Nerdy Geeks. And I have comic issues. Hello, everyone. There you go. Saying hi back. We got Brian Barrick with good evening, y'all. That's awesome. DVH, evening, all. The definition of appointment viewing this, listening to Izzy and Cliff bicker makes the week worth it.
And you know what? And for that alone, if we did this every week for just DVH's entertainment, that would be reward enough for me.
It is fun, right? We also got Matt, Heroes for Hires. What's up? We got Frankie Gonzalez. Is it over? No, it's just starting. There we go. Vogsy is showing up. Look at that awesome intro. Kitty Corgi with the nice little hello. The real James Willie. Afternoon, evening, y'all. All right. I love how we already identify you as Cliffy now.
Listen, only Nerdy gets to have that.
Only Nerdy gets to have that, all right? And we got our first super chat of the day, and I haven't even shown anything from JSS Brooklyn. What's going on? I will show what's up, what's coming up, right? So there he is, JSS. All right, I'm trying to see who else we got going on that we haven't touched yet. And, all right, so, and there goes Garfwang. Yeah, there she made it. All right, so let's go ahead and showcase what we got for today, our images of the day. So let's see here. I can pull it up there. And it's going to come up in a second. There it is. Poof. Oh, no, I don't want it like that. I want it. Okay, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. We got Nelson also jumping in. So, JSS, you get the first shot. You get, let's see. So, Cliff, what do you see? And tell me, what do you think? One should be obvious, of course.
I see Daredevil. I see Jubilation Lee fireworks. I see a running man in shorts and this. I don't know what the other two could be. I'm too tired. But Jubilee and Daredevil are definitely my first two guesses.
All right. So JSF went with the fireworks. So the fireworks are exactly what you guessed it. It was Jubilee Deadly Reunion #1. This is the Derek Jew variant. And that will be this piece right here. Ooh.
I want you to know, when we were looking at these the other night, I was like, Seabus was like, I know somebody who's going to get every single cover.
Actually, I didn't. I only got two of them because one of them I wasn't a big fan of. All right. Also, we got Heroes Hope for Hire with the $2 super chat right there. He's asking for the Daredevil. So let's go ahead. Let's give him the Daredevil. All right. Poof. The Daredevil. Which one would this one be? This one would be the NetEase Marvel Rivals variant right there. Beautiful. So we got that. Beautiful. Look at this. You guys are starting this off really quickly, right? Also, we got Nerdy Geek with the $5 super chat already. We got Nerdy Geek is going with the Running Man. And he's telling you to pick the Running Man. So do you know?
Give me a heart. Give me a heart.
This Running Man is actually pretty interesting. All right. Got Legion of Comics is also in the house. All right, Mark, what's going on, my man? All right, let's go ahead and see who's the Running Man. The Running Man is a book that we're going to be talking about a bit today. It's the Free Comic Book Day Dungeon Crawler, Carl. So, or as the fans are calling it, the DCC. That's what it's being called. We're gonna talk.
That's because people are lazy. People are ridiculously lazy.
To call it the DCC.
Yes, that's
what you talking about. That's the thing,
Carl.
everybody.
It's more fun to say Dungeon Crawler Carl.
But that's what people do these days, bro.
I know, because they're lazy.
Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Okay? They get a chancleta in my house.
Oh my goodness, man! I thought you were tired, bro. I'm not even fighting with you.
DCC in my house is Dutchess Community College. It's been Dutchess Community College my whole life. Now you're gonna do that to Dungeon Crawler
DCC's should actually be, Detective Comics, because that's what DCC really does call. Right? Yeah, they've been calling it. It's been calling the DCC for a long time, man. I can't tell you they haven't.
It's not a long time. This is the first time I've heard that from anyone.
Well, that's the thing. We are going to talk about it, so you're gonna learn a little bit about this whole thing.
The first punk in real life.
You're gonna learn about this.
To me, that isn't you.
You're gonna learn. Learn about the DCC. Look, grandchildren. You're gonna learn about it. So we got one more left.
You're gonna learn.
We got one more left before we get to the big one, because the big one's there as well. All right. So the grandkids do call it DCC. It's a thing. It's a thing. It really is. I'm sorry. It's a real thing. But I
don't know that he said grandkids with a thumbs up. I don't know what that means, Frankie. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means you're agreeing with him or not.
Well, let me show you something that I haven't even added. Like this is the piece that I'm adding already to the box. So this was supposed to have been the first item, but apparently we already got it started, right? So the first item I was gonna add, and I gotta make myself a little bigger for this one. I was gonna add this original piece of art.
Ooh,
look at that. Ooh. So this is the first piece that was added, which is a nice Frank Castle done in black paper. So I'll be touching it up a little bit more. I've been touching it up a little bit there. So we already got our books there. So we still got 2 more to go, right? We got 2 more to go. So let me make myself small again. We still got 2 more to go. You got the rock and roll, rock and roll.
Brooklyn just super chatted for the rock and roll, my man.
Rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. All right. Obviously, this was a special one because this is going to be the Mark Spector Moon Knight Chris Bacalo Magic the Gathering variant. There's a couple of them that came out this week too. So we have that one.
There's also a bajillion Sonic the Hedgehog variants over at DC.
There you go.
My capacity for excitement is minimized.
All right.
But you know what I'm not going to minimize? My excitement for Garth Wong giving us another chat. That's right, girl. That's right. Thank you.
So that gives us to the bigger item of the bunch, right? The biggest item of the bunch.
Record speed, people. I love it.
I know. All right. It is the biggest item of the bunch here because it's the hottest book of the week. That's not DCC. I love your face. I love it. It's going to be the Punisher movie variant.
Oh my God. I was using this to wipe my butt earlier on the toilet. That's so funny.
What? You don't love this cover, bro?
This cover is lazy.
It's a photo, bro.
Oh, it's a photo. Like, did someone actually tell me someone actually did art? Because they did not do
there
art.
was work done on it. It's a photo.
My God.
So
Dude,
bro. Honestly, my man, don't you remember the Daredevil posters? This is the Punisher one. There's a Daredevil, there's a Kingpin, there's a Punisher. There probably isn't going to be a Muse one.
So the theme today is laziness, everybody.
Oh my goodness. I love this picture. I love it.
Of course you're going to love that picture because that picture is going to take your second livelihood away from you. Okay?
Why is it going to take my second livelihood?
AI
what is going on?
Artist. It's coming for a real artist.
This is more Photoshop work. I agree here that it's more Photoshop work, but it's not.
Matt, I love you.
But it's great, bro.
Matt,
it's great.
I love you. I love hot fudge on my Sunday.
Oh,
you know
goodness.
it. And I am very well aware that photo covers are popular.
But this is awesome.
But
this is good.
That it ain't lazy.
Well, you
Uno
got it.
vago.
Well, it's
Lazy.
been added. So now we're done with dispatch. We got the books in there. Thank you so much, everybody, for putting them in so fast. So let's remove.
And by the way, no one has to be sorry for enjoying that cover. It's cool.
I love the
but
cover.
It's not, I don't call that art.
I love the cover.
That's
I
not
didn't
like,
say it was
that's
art,
not
like you
real
said it.
art.
But goodness, man.
If I can throw it together with like Canva,
I really love photo covers. This didn't look like a photo cover to me. Still cool. Look, Mark likes it. And this is the DC guy.
I don't care what Mark likes.
Oh, brother. You heard that, Mark? He doesn't care what you like. Oh, there goes. See, pura pere. You know, for someone that feels exhausted, you still have that little bit of energy still in there.
You know why? You know why? Because I have the one thing.
Photography is an art.
I have the one thing that Evil's Comics still. I have the one thing that Evil's Comics says he loves about me.
It was that.
My passion and my rage are alive and well.
Oh my goodness. So there we go. We got our first 5 items. Well, we got 6 items for this week. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get and talk about some news because there's some fun things to talk about today. So
are they fun?
Yes, I find them fun.
Okay. We're gonna see.
We're gonna start with the first topic that I'm pretty sure you have no idea what we're gonna talk about because I haven't told you anything. So, guys, let's get to the headlines. So I saw this earlier today, and it made me laugh. Right? So Comic Collector ends up with a rare Action Comics #1 after a grading era. Right? So you have this comic book collector. He has himself an Action Comics #1. He sent it out to CGC, and it came back to him. It came back to him actually in a pretty high grade. So when he got it back, it came back stating it was the original Action Comics #1 and not the reprint from 1988.
That'll get you.
So what do you do with that?
You know what? You
What's
just
up,
have
Rattlesnake?
you have a good time. Rattlesnakes, hi. You just have a good time. You just have
I did get to see Rattlesnake this week, and we got a brand new member to the JSS has made it as a member. He's always supported the channel, but now he's officially a channel member. So welcome to the Rat Pack. I've got to put my Rat Pack stuff back in here. So the grade he got for the book, check this out. He got a 9.2. And it says DC Comics 638, the origin and first appearance of Superman, Lois Lane, and Zatar.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think is hilarious? The last paragraph, the error house, however, transforms the book into something genuinely unique. A CGC slab bearing the wrong information is an anomaly. No, it's not.
No,
like Google this company. It's an anomaly.
But what do you do with this?
Now you're a lazy writer.
But how can you make a mistake this big, though?
You know, Marco Vito Odo. I see you. Okay.
How can you make a mistake this big, though?
You write this with AI? I mean, how could you not know CGC? You could find a list of CGC errors. Easy.
Like, how can you not know? How can you make
Let
a
me
mistake
tell
that
you,
big?
if this does not add to your shaken faith in this bloated company with this dumbass, egotistical CEO who keeps posting how they're the greatest thing
since Slice Bread. And let's be honest, is Slice Bread really that great?
No, I was going to say something more offensive, but I'm actually going to say the greatest thing since Coca-Cola. Let's just say that. right?
I'm a Pepsi guy
That's
myself.
that's less offensive than what I'm thinking. So yeah, I would love, like, how many comic books collectors in America do you think there are? 1 million? I wish all of us would email the CEO of CGC right now with a copy of this. That's what I wish. Okay? I want him to wake up drowning in alerts that this has happened.
Isn't the best option for gravy.
You know?
Tortillas are better. Oh, by the way, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Remember to thank Mexico for freaking fighting off the French and keeping them out of here.
Direct quote from CGC. Oopsie. This was just too funny to me. It's like you said your book would get graded. You sent your book out to grade, and then you come back having Action Comics #1, the original, in a 9.2. Heck, I'll be like, eBay, baby. This is, oh my goodness, this is like the worst thing. In all seriousness, if you don't like CGC, I recommend trying CGC. If you know, you know. Oh my goodness.
If you don't like CGC, you could try doing what I did earlier with the Punisher cover.
Oh my goodness.
How's Garfong doing?
Like, how can you take CGC
seriously now? I don't know. I stopped.
But this is a really bad mess up. Like, this is probably one of the worst things you could ever do, because you are literally saying the holy grail of comic books. You made a mistake and said this was the holy grail of comic books.
I know. You're like, how could you?
How could you, like,
how in the age of computers, age of computers, what in the age of computers, the idiocracy that it takes, right? And I mean, I have no words, okay? But but in case you want to remember some of CGC's greatest hits, Reholdergate, okay? Even though that was evil employees, I get it. Let's remember Acetate Gate, everybody. Acetate Gate, all right?
But this is bad. This is just as bad.
Of course it is. Also, wrong newsstand and direct edition labels where they're saying it's a direct edition and it's a newsstand. That has happened. Wrong variant labels has happened before. It is like
was
come
just
on.
a Loot Crate variant. This was the
Loot Crate variant. No, I believe it was the quick variant, right?
It was the variant. It was the 50th anniversary. It was the 50th anniversary. So the 88 reprint. I actually had that book at one time. I don't know what happened to it, but I did have it at one time. But the label did say it was a 1938 copy.
And of course,
that's a bad one.
I found other label errors on the CGC forum, their boards. One guy, Pixel, he got a copy of Bad Wolf #1 that was returned to him, and it was the wrong edition. And it also said it was the metal edition, which it was not. And it came back a 9.6. Our metal edition came back 9.6.
It'd be hard to wipe your ass with a slab.
You know what? It is.
You know what? You could probably get the.
You know what? It can hit the crack. It can clean the crack real good. All right, I know what to do.
Oh gosh, what has happened to my show? All right, on to the next subject, which I wanted to share with you because I thought this was fun to share with you. And that is Simbi is getting his own comic book. Simbi is getting his own comic book. Go ahead, share your love for Simbi. Simbi, he's back, baby, and he has his own book. Look at how cute he's running away from the superheroes. Yeah. Silence is golden, isn't it?
It's better than what I'm thinking. It's better than what I'm thinking.
Oh, I can't wait to see all the different covers for this book. It's gonna be awesome. I don't care what anybody says. We got 2 images right now. So we got this one, and then we got look at that. Because this is what Marvel does well, don't they?
Mhm.
This is their
Hey,
bread and
Daniel,
butter.
welcome.
What's up, Daniel? This is their bread and butter right here, man. This will probably outperform all the other books they have. It probably really will. But I'm with Rattlesnake. Let's go, Simbi. Let's go, Simbi.
You know, it's said that it probably does have the potential.
You know what I mean? It's like this is just like the Jeff book, man. This is the next Jeff book. But I love Simbi. I don't care. I love all those characters. They're fun to me.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Yes.
But you don't have
you haven't really
my eye.
You haven't really shared anything about your thoughts on Simbi and this.
You've heard my thoughts.
I know I've heard your thoughts, but come on, man. It's Simbi. Come on, get some Simbi love. I want that's true. Spider-Ham needs some more love too. I give it to them. We need to see more Spider-Ham in comics. Let's see here. Simbi seals the hearts of Marvel's #1, the major crossover event. All right. Let's start talking a little bit about the main headline for today. Which is, and this is, I'm trying to close this thing out. I hate all these extra little ads these companies put on their damn things. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the story of the day, I'll say. All right, Dungeon Crawler Carl 0, 1 free comic book day with Absolute Batman. So, from Vault Comics, it is said that the hottest book of the weekend was Dungeon Crawler Carl. So for free comic book day, first of all, I had a great free comic book day. How was yours?
The daytime was wonderful.
What about the afternoon?
The afternoon was lovely.
And the evening?
Horrendous.
And why is that?
Do you really want it? Do you not remember what I said to you Saturday night?
I don't recall, bro. It was a long day.
It was a long day. Okay,
it was. I was sketching like crazy,
upset.
Bro.
I am still upset.
I'm starting to. My brain is starting to work, but something did happen. I know something happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so someone who, let's just say, someone I've been friends with for 14 years. Mm-hmm. All right, someone who I know their political views are layered in moral absolutism, which really bothers me a lot.
By the way, this show is not a political show, but let's continue.
Anyhow, so it's an artist who we've been out with many times, whatever. I have a friend, there's 14 of us at dinner, 2 mutuals who, again,
it's Vault Comics, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Two mutuals who are approved to be better friends than I. Okay. I, who respect this individual's massive differences of opinion and tiptoe around it to maintain the friendship for at least 10 years since I discovered such differences of opinion, right? Okay. So the two cool guys start a conversation, which ropes in my friend who's with us, and they ask her a question, and she answers honestly. I'm eating my damn nachos, and don't you forget it. I'm eating my damn nachos. Okay, I am minding my own business. All right, and I'm not realizing that this conversation is getting political. But this gentleman then starts to raise, as soon as she finishes, starts to raise his voice with a tremble in his voice, right? And points her out.
Hey, Dale, thanks for being a member.
Verbally attacks her. There is profanity used, and it's like, and I'm going to summarize with I did not come down. We did not, his wife, person and wife, we did not come all the way down here to Nacho's our work of art, and we'll fight about it. I love you. We did not come all the way down here to
It's Taco
to hear this BS, rah, 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 not from you and not from Cliff. So anyhow, that was, so first off, don't speak to anyone you don't know like that. All right. He does not know my friend like that. The opener was stop talking about politics. That would have been sufficient. No, he went for the jugular and then dragged me into it. All right.
How were the nachos?
Oh my God. They were chorizo nachos. And up until that final moment, they were so good.
At least you didn't choke on your nachos.
But I wanted to choke somebody. So anyhow, I was blindsided by this. Everyone was blindsided by this. Okay. So my side of the table, blindsided. The other side of the table, I think no. My friend who owns the store was super neutral. But I think the other side of the table was like celebrating a victory. But it doesn't matter. And I don't think that any of them think anything was wrong. Because of their views, but
they were definitely layered.
Yes, and they weren't lazy. But it still was not
like
right.
Photo covers
Was not right to go after my friend and then to betray my friendship and my good faith and hard work to keep peace in said friendship for years. Okay, and she was answering a question. I was eating my damn nachos, and the two people who initiated it get off scot-free because they're among the chosen ones, okay? And it really pissed me off. And I know people may not understand it, but there is something about investing in a relationship, a friendship, and where you are toning yourself down because you are trying to keep the peace, keep a good relationship. They're good people. They're this, they're that. Do I have good memories? Yes. Is all of that completely ruined and tarnished now because of the level of betrayal that I feel? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but I'm happy the nachos. I did have to ask. But I'm happy that the nachos were good.
By the way, shout out to La Katrina in Hyde Park, New York. If you're ever running through there, go stop in. They don't know my name. It doesn't matter. But the little beans that they serve you with the salsa, with the chips while you're waiting are wonderful.
Real cheese or nacho cheese?
How about let's get crazy? And I'm going to tell you it's both.
Oh.
It's both. And it's not like nacho cheese, like out of a jar, can, whatever. Like there's like a melted cheese and a grated cheese action, and I love it.
All right. Let's talk about this book. So there was, if you didn't get the chance to hear the news about this, I'm sure you've heard the news. Oh, before Cliff, were those little beans flickering? Were they flipped? I love you, bro.
I question it, but okay.
No, my wife will tell you.
Oh,
they tell you. She's like, oh yeah, she has this thing now where she says, I'm gonna tell Cliff, and I'm like, what is that supposed to mean?
Because she knows I'll grab a chancleta and get to work. She knows it.
Well, I was trying to tell her about the comic swap, how I want to go to the comic swap. But
it's your anniversary weekend.
It's actually my anniversary.
Wow,
on the day.
Painful. That is painful.
Right. On the day, right? Because I've told 3 men in the basement, I said, guys, every time you do this is happening the weekend of my anniversary. It's like,
and this time it's the anniversary.
Now it's the anniversary. And I'm like, honey, can we just go? She's like, let's do something for the weekend. Will you do one day for you, one day for me? I'm like, okay, great. I want to go to comic swap. She don't want to do it. And then she says, I'm going to tell Cliff. It's like, Cliff wants me to go to the comic swap.
I know, but I also want you to have a happy wife, happy life. So this is
we've been married for 23 years now. It'll be 23 years.
And wouldn't you like to hit 25 maybe?
It's acquired.
It's a thing.
It's
So
it's a lot of work. Marriage is a lot of work, but at the same time, divorce is harder work.
oh yeah, it is. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. So she's
So
happily married.
what I want to know is, are you aware of the rare free comic book day Dungeon Crawler variant?
Yes, we're gonna talk about that later, actually.
Okay.
But let's talk about this one. So this is the book that came out. There was a whole bunch of free comic book days. I was able to obtain quite a few books myself. I was really happy for some of them I did get, like The Greatest American Hero, which is a great nostalgic book. David Mack cover. There was some other fun books. I did get the Jeff versus Simbi. I had to pick that up. And then there was some other books as there. But this one specifically was the standout of the weekend. And unfortunately, it had everything to do with certain shops. Which I don't have the names of all the shops, but I am aware of this happening. Shops were selling the book.
Yeah, that should have been
on free comic book day. And then I'm hearing to different chats and different groups saying, well, they bought the book, so they have the right to do what they want in the book. Theoretically, that's true, and they did exactly what they did. But it's still, it hurts the purpose of the day.
Yes, you want to know why?
Go ahead.
Because it is a betrayal, my favorite word, of the spirit of free comic book day. All right? They paid for it. If they wanted to save copies to sell online later, fine. That's one of them, right? Mm-hmm. If they want to save copies to sell later, fine. To do it, if they're going to tell everybody, listen, it's limit one, choose wisely. I get it. But still, uncalled for. I stand by my words. Betrayal of the spirit of free comic book day.
Well, it goes to that notion, right, of the aftermarket, right? The aftermarket dictates what shops eventually do.
Right.
But not to mean that they have to do it.
The aftermarket shouldn't exist day of release.
Correct. Which is part of the problem.
Insanely complacent with this. And this is not too far off from the Heavy Mental situation, which, by the way, even though I defended their comeback, I still hear horror stories about them and Dan after the fact. And I feel bad because I hear very nice stories, very kind words about the dude behind Heavy Mental. But apparently, this entire situation has been handled very poorly. But again, that is only gossip and conjecture. I have not verified, so I don't want to be like ultra slanderous, but still, all right? Let's not let that happen. But coming back to this.
Yeah, let's get back to this.
I'm saying what I'm saying. Let's have some freaking decorum, people, all right? If you promise that you're going to do a certain kind of drop, do your drop. If you're participating in Free Comic Book Day, do Free Comic Book Day. All right? That's it.
So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what Frankie Gonzalez is talking about. Novel turned comic. It's a big following. Yes. So
absolutely. And audiobooks, people. Audiobooks.
Yeah. So one of the things that a lot of people, sometimes we're in this little bubble in our comic book world that we don't get to see what's happening in the outside world. This happens to be one of the largest, biggest comics, non-comic books out there, right? So Dungeon Crawler Carl, and dare I say it, this is also the reason why Dork became big. There's a relationship. There's a correlation with Dork. So Dungeon Crawler Carl has been around for quite some time now. And the writer of Dungeon Crawler Carl, the original novel, his name is Matt Denman. He's a gamer. There's an RPG. So the way I understand this book, it's kind of like a Hunger Games, Die Hard. Also, there's some comedy elements to it as well. That's why he has boxer shorts with little hearts on it. So the character Dungeon Crawl, and the cat is his ex-girlfriend's cat, who's Mrs. Donuts, I believe is the name, and things like that. So there's this whole story about it. So think about Mojo World in a kind of that kind of sensibility. So it's some reality based and things like that, but it's set in a comedy landscape. Brett Bean had a hand in doing some of the artwork for this story. So Brett Bean's obviously connected to Dork, and that's kind of where the Dork effect came into play. That's us in this little world didn't know about, but apparently other people knew about it. So there's a lot this big connection. So you have this book series, which I believe is in 7 novels now. From last I checked, there's a huge audio series which Matt Didon has huge control over, and there's a series that's attached to this as well. That's with Seth MacFarlane Studios. That's supposed to go through Peacock.
That is the one that I think has really motivated people.
So that's what's causing this book to really skyrocket. So of course, those who I guess knew about it decide to take advantage of it. All right, so they took advantage of this book that was coming out. So we heard Dungeon Crawler Carl's coming out. It's going to be a free comic book. There was also a New York Comic Con book that was out as well, which up to today was selling at nothing. Let me show you what it sold today, because the news got out, right? So the news got out about this specific book, not the ones that we're talking about in a minute, because we are going to talk about the other one. But the book that I want to show you, which is the New York Comic Con book that came out, it's called Crocodile. Let's see here. There it is. So this is coming from the Cover Price. So shout out to Cover Price. So Dungeon Crawler Carl Crocodile issue 0, which happens to have been, there's artwork by Brett Bean in this one. Right? Hey, what's up, Bishop? Did he even see this book? Yeah. So this book, Crocodile, is one of the stories. You ready to see the price tag?
What's it going to be? 600? I'm guessing 600. 950. Okay. Do you realize there's more variants than I'm aware of Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Oh yeah.
0?
So this was 14 recorded sales. Now, if you go through the sales data, this book hasn't even been slabbed yet. Right? So this came out in October 2025, right? If you look, it's kind of hard to see because it's so small. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. But if you look at the last sales of this book, it actually did perform. It performed pretty generously. So the last sale prior to the sale that happened on the 1st was $59, $64 in December, $65, so roughly around 60, and then you have 95 again, another 69, then 69, $75 in October, $149 in October 13th, right when it came out for the New York Comic Con, and $100. 14 sales, known sales for this book. So people were already, I guess you could say there were some spec on this specific book, but this book itself was under the radar. This book itself was under the radar. This one.
I mean, except for Dungeon Crawler Carl fans.
Except for the fans.
Because obviously they knew, because I was gonna say this book clearly had traffic because the fans knew. They knew.
So it is funny because when I was doing some research on this book and I was finding out about this specific book, I was like, I wonder what's the price tag for this book. Is it me that no one's really talking about it?
Yeah,
it was practically next to nothing, and then now it's like over the weekend this book went up to $950, and we're talking about a near mint raw. We're not talking about a slab book. That it's insanity.
I mean, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. So,
but I'm fascinated. There's a Castlevania homage cover. This cover. There's a what's the guy's name? Panthera. There's a Scott Prather. There's a Scott Prather Akira variant.
Yeah.
There's
a couple.
There's a what's his name? What is it? Brian Denham. He has a variant. I mean, I am shocked. There's quite. Yeah, scroll down. The crocodile one.
So let me go back to it then. So the crocodile one, I only see that one. So which is the one
Right.
you're looking at?
All right, I didn't look at the sketchbook. Didn't know. Keep going.
But I don't think that's the same thing.
Oh, it's not. Oh, forget
No,
it.
so
It's
it's
not.
dungeon crawlers.
All right. So there is a
So everything here
Brian
is
Denham
different.
cover.
Now, if you go to League of Comic Geeks, we could definitely look there. And if I go ahead and I put dungeon crawler, right? If I knew how to spell dungeon crawler.
Dungeon crawler Carl.
And there we go. Let's see here. There are some books in this list here, but there are a few. So here's
So
the
there's over
actual.
7 variants according to this. So if you
Yeah.
click on the free comic book day
So
issue,
these are web variants. So there is a webtoon.
yeah, don't do that. Don't click on that. That'll get you. No.
Yeah, so
Click on free comic book day, Carl. Click on free comic book day,
Okay.
Carl.
Well, this is the only
All
one
right,
there.
then
Oh,
click
there's 7.
him. All right, and then you're going to see what I'm
The
talking
7
about.
variants. So we
There
have
you
this one here.
Yep, that's
Right.
the Brian Denham one.
All right, so there's that. There's another one here. So I don't think it's not that much.
There's a
different.
version. So Jetpack Comics did a version of the free comic book day.
Yep, this is the Jetpack one.
Right.
All right, there's this one. I saw this one, the Major Pain.
Yep, and that one has the version as well. And then, of course, what is this?
This is the version of that one.
Yeah. Then that one that's very
This one.
Castlevania-like.
Revenge of Shay.
Yeah.
Shay Hardacre. That's a
Yep.
nice cover, actually.
It is.
Right.
It's fun, and it,
And it is the big one. This is the bigger one.
Big one. That's a big one. Batman.
Yeah. And we're gonna talk about this one later too, because we are gonna talk about these books when it comes to the top 10. So those are the books. So the books they're out there, but they're all like web exclusives that were there. So these books are probably going for the price tags, but we're not seeing the major sales spikes for these books just yet. But they're gonna happen, and they're gonna happen soon, very soon. People are they're gonna be racking this thing up. So dare I say, this is our next dork, but this is actually dork beforehand.
Right. I was gonna say I don't know if I'm putting this. I don't know if I'm putting this in the same bubble as dork, because this is different.
But this is more like, I guess you could say this is more in like the Murder Drones type of thing.
I would compare it more to Murder Drones, and who knows? Maybe it might have a harder landing than, or whatever. It might take a better flight than Murder Drones.
Yeah. But being that we do have a 7-book series already out there, which is very Harry Potter like, I guess you could say in that way, this does have the potential to be huge.
Well, there's an entire webtoon series that they have yet to publish. This is just the beginning of the webtoon series that they put out for Free Comic Book Day. Even if it is just stuff that's never seen print before from the webtoons, I think that alone might bring people in.
Yeah, to the genuine fan base. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it, because this is to me is what comic books should be like. I just don't like this aftermarket thing that's happening. And I don't care about the aftermarket. So my comment,
my team.
Yeah. So no, I've always been part of it. But my thing is, I'm fine with day 2 selling the book. I'll be honest, I'm fine with day 2, because Free Comic Book Day is behind us, and therefore, poof, we got another new member. Tate Prime. Wasn't Tate Prime part of the channel membership?
Well, maybe he's back. Maybe he's back.
And it happens.
We welcome you with open arms.
Yeah. What's up,
Tate?
Tate?
Izzy does.
All right. Hall of Justice comic and color should rebrand as Legion of Doom Comics. It's awful, bro. It's awful. They went super villain. Yeah, and you know what? I think it was because I keep hearing this debate. Well, LCSs need to survive. This is not how an LCS survived. That's devious practice. This is how LCS will close down its doors, in my opinion. Right? Because that's deceitful practices. That's taking a book that says free comic book Give it to free. If you want to limit the book, limit the book. If you want to leave a stash in the back for yourself to start selling the next day, you're fine to do that.
Yeah.
Again, all that is what my choices are. Dude, we knock them all out already, bro. But thank you for the super chat. I love it. We got another new member in Heroes for Hire. Matt, welcome aboard. Now, Matt, I definitely know is new to the group. So welcome, Matt. Thank you so much for being part of the Rat Pack now. It's like I gotta do the Rat Pack welcome. I have them somewhere stored. I gotta put them back in there. So it yeah, I wouldn't go back to the store like that either. I wouldn't go back. It's just because to me it's wrong. It's just wrong. You don't do that kind of stuff. So there you have it, guys. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments what you think about the situation with Dungeon Crawler Carl. We're going to keep our eyes open for this one because remember, that was issue 0 for Free Comic Book Day. So issue 1, it's going to be coming out sooner or later. So what do you think the FOC is on that's going to look like?
Hopefully, it'll be selling out at the distributor level.
Mm-hmm. It will. And the guy looks like I got to see an interview with Matt Dinham. He seems like a pretty nice guy. So I hope he actually is a nice guy. You know what I'm saying?
We all do.
So let's stop sharing that. Poof. And I can start closing these things up because we're going to do the things that we do every month. Because once a month, we go over and we talk about the Chartbusters of the month. There's some fun books that came out this month that we're going to look at. So let me just get this ready for you guys. But every month we do Chartbusters. These are the highest selling comic books. Yep, that's right. The highest selling comic books of the month. Was any book there that you want? So here we go. All right. Look, I fixed the screens. I like this look. This is the look I like. Chartbusters, April 26th report. We're going to look at the highest modern, the highest copper, the highest bronze, the highest silver, and the highest golden age comics that's sold here. Let's see here. Before we even do that, let's see what everybody's saying here. Let's see. Guys, Playmate Toys doing DCC figures. There you go. That's not true. IDG. I don't care. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say. Is he's a nice guy or not? He just better not start with it while I'm enjoying my nacho. Don't get between man and his nachos, Mark. You know, I had chips earlier. I had tortilla chips and I had Chipotle. Does that count? That was my way of celebrating Cinco de Mayo.
Interesting.
Right? I could get Mexican food, but you know. Anyway, okay, let's get back to this Chartbusters. Okay, so before we get started, let's take a look at the books we are considering to be higher honorable mentions. So the books that you're about to see here, they did not make the top list for their age, right? Some of them could have been higher than other ages, but for their age, they were in the top selling books. So let's go ahead and take a look at the honorable mentions, starting with the first honorable mention, and it goes to Batman 251 in a 9.8. It sold for $32,330. How you like that? I love this book. This is a book I want.
Enjoy this book.
I love it.
I feel like that's an awfully high price, but I enjoy this book.
It's a Neil Adams. I guess
I know what it is.
Return of the homicidal maniac.
Yeah, but you know, this isn't even the book where he officially is one. It's just a it's a beautiful cover from a very important era of the Joker. But I mean, let us remember this is $32,330. Okay,
9.8.
In a 9.8, with that kind of money, you can get an AF-15. Even if the AF-15 is a 4, like this is AF-15 money we're talking about here, folks. Like, it's lovely.
But what about Batman fans?
Listen, tell me what Batman fan is ready to do a reverse mortgage on their house for this. I mean, I want to know.
Look, check this out. You unchecked it for me, man. You're
I was
busy.
trying to check it, and then
I did it too. So you want to be the comic person now?
No, I don't know. I'm just trying to be helpful. Stop yelling at me.
Iconic, not just for the cover. It's an era that redefined two of the most important comic characters of all time. Correct, right? The Fan Expo books kind of killed the Fan Expo. I know what you're talking about this random Batman over AF-15. I'm on it that it's a 9.8. It's a Neil Adams. It is an iconic cover. I'm with Tate about the Fan Expo books. There's even a Danhausen version of this book. So they're out there. There's a couple of them. All right. Let's take a look at our next book. Our next honorable mention goes to Fantastic Four in a 6.0. It's Fantastic Four number 1. Stop yelling at Cliff. I'm not yelling at Chris. We just talk loud. Like offending you. All right. $21,960. It was in the Heritage auction as well. What's your thoughts on that one? Look at the comparison between the two.
Okay, one of these makes sense to me and the other does not. The Fantastic Four truly launched the Marvel Comics era of Marvel Comics.
So, yeah,
a 6.0 at 21,000 sounds about right to me. I mean, this does predate Amazing Fantasy 15. I mean, this is that book.
This is the book that started it all.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for this book. So, yes, that one feels right, And again, it's not that I don't really love the Neil Adams one. I do. I just feel like the price discrepancy here is wild, Yeah. But hey, Batman fans gonna be Batman fans, and actually, I don't even know, because let's not forget, there's a bunch of hedge fund companies out there just doing the evil that they do, like snatching up books at wild prices just to rock the market, so the rest of us can sit back here and go, why? That's all. I don't know. All
right. Thoughts. Let's go to our third honorable mention. And that goes to X-Men number 1 in the 6.5.
Woo!
$18,910. This sold a couple of days earlier. Surprisingly under almost 19,000. 6.5. X-Men number 1. What do you think about that one?
Great. Excellent. 7 first appearances, and never forget it. Xavier, Magneto, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, Beast. Come on. The original X-Men series may not have been much to write home about, but damn it, 7 first appearances. Okay, I was gonna say there's 2 important books to X-Men's legacy: Giant Size X-Men number 1 and X-Men number 1.
So the argument has always been which one's more important, this one or that one.
Which one's more important of the 2?
Yeah,
Giant Size.
Giant Size, but this one's more. Obviously, this one's more value because of the age.
Right. I was going to say 7 first appearances. Come on, including Magneto.
And?
I mean, so worthy. So worthy. Okay. But the story doesn't sizzle up until we get the Giant Size era. Okay.
That is true. This is a book that eventually was on the verge of being canceled.
I mean, listen, you get Storm, you get Colossus, you get Nightcrawler. I mean, just Storm and Nightcrawler are worth the entry point alone.
Yeah. So Nerdy would rather have Giant Size number 1.
I'm not surprised.
Tate would rather have X-Men number 1.
I'll take either. Let me find a good deal. I'm snatching it up. Of course, if I actually have the funds to do it, let me be realistic.
All right, let's take a look at our last honorable mention, and that's going to go to Amazing Spider-Man 129 in a 9.8 first appearance of Punisher. $18,000. This was an EBA best offer. The person was actually trying to sell it for $22,000, but eventually settled in at $18,000.
Yeah, wild. What's funny to me is what year is this book? Is Punisher?
74.
And what year is the Joker cover?
The Joker cover is about, I think it might have been 70.
Mm-mm. I am genuinely shocked at the price discrepancy between these two at a 9.8 because I really figured
You would flip it.
I would flip it, and not because I think either of them are worthy of it, because I still think it's a bit much considering the era that they came from.
Well, keep
But
in
I
mind
would
the person that was trying to buy it, the person that was selling it on eBay was trying to sell it for 22. He settled for 18,000. Which, in my opinion, the person got it for a sale. A 9.8 Punisher,
totally.
with a book that consistently sells.
I get you. I get you.
Oh, we got AI comic grading in the house, so that's always something.
Oh my God.
I think that
I want to know, folks. There's some tools out there. There's some AI grading tools out there claiming to be hot stuff. Let me know your thoughts. I want to know.
So, from the 4 books you see in front of you, which is the one that has the best value for its buck? I think I know which one you're going to pick.
You know that I'm going to pick X-Men #1.
Okay.
All right. You know why I'm going to pick X-Men #1.
Tell me why.
Okay. First of all, just the long-standing tradition of the mutants being a backbone to the House of Ideas. All right.
Okay.
But also, if you want to be a spec deck bitch, then the fact that mutants are coming to the movies is probably another reason to grab it. Personally, when I see stuff like this, I just be a dream of being able to afford it just so that I could be like, oh my God, I'm so happy with my collection. It's so amazing. And, whatever. And then, like, just when I die, my legacy collection is, like, out there. I got to, like, set up a legal fund for that. But my point is, like, of these, the one that means the most to me is X-Men 1. You know how I love Jean Grey. I'm a stand for Cyclops, even though he no matter how many bad person storylines he gets. Iceman is my homo. And, of course, Magneto, who is often right. Often right.
Magneto was right.
All
right. Those are our honorable mentions. Let's go into our top books, starting with the modern age. So last month, the top modern age book was Invincible. What do you think it is this month?
What do I think modern this month? I think I'm still going to go with Invincible.
You're going to go with Invincible?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll those dice.
All right. And you said something in the private chat. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I text you beforehand, so about that. So
that's what. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
There's only 31 9.8. Batman's 251 and 224 ASM 129s on the CGC. As far as 9.8s go, there's a lot of ASMs 129s out there. There's a lot. All right. So going back to this, the modern age Chartbusters, it is not Invincible. What it is a book that you would have probably never guessed, in my opinion. It also is the book that had the cover of the book, and that is Dragon Ball Special Sneak Preview. This book came out in 1998, so this falls under the umbrella. They put it under the umbrella of modern age. $10,250. It sold April 27, 2006 on eBay in the best offer. It's a flip book for Dragon Ball Z. What's your thoughts? How do you feel about Dragon Ball Z anyway?
It's fine.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z when you were young?
Oh my God, yeah. But let me tell you, the Frieza saga, good Lord. And then just when I had enough of the Frieza saga, that Cell saga dragged me. Like, I was like, I'm like, why? Why are we like, why would you do this? I was like, no, they did not give him a senzu beat. Like, I'm just sitting there yelling at the screen night after night. You know, I actually enjoyed a lot more Dragon Ball Super. you know,
Okay.
and I really enjoyed their theatrical releases.
Mhm.
But that's as far as it goes. After that, this is really nice. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If this is your X-Men #1, have it, baby. I believe in you.
Well, the one thing that's pretty interesting about this is that this is coming off of the Logan Paul effect.
Holy God, and sickening me. Good. Look, can we say things that don't make me want to vomit?
Well,
You know?
this is a fact because I'll tell you this much. So I have a friend of mine who had a copy of Dragon Ball, not the sneak peek, but the issue 1, I believe, of this one, which goes for a pretty penny as well. Not the same as this, though, but it goes for a pretty penny. He had that book sitting, and I tell you, sitting, waiting to be sold. It's sold this week for a good amount, right? A really good amount, happy, an amount to make him happy, right?
An amount that would allow me to buy Action Comics 252?
Not to that level.
Are you
But,
kidding me? All right, fine.
But enough to buy some pretty good books. He could get a good books that he wants, right?
He's gonna get a Heroes for Hire #1 and a 9.6. Get him, kids.
So the fact that he was able to sell his Dragon Ball and this one also sold on eBay, no less, it's all about the Logan Paul effect. Logan Paul.
God, you keep saying that, and you keep
it's true. I know you want to vomit about it, but the fact of the matter is that he bought these books. He's obviously investing because that's what it is. It's investing, and he's actually bringing eyes to the product in that way. You may not like it, but it's happening. Like, honestly, you may not like it, but it's happening. And this book sold as a result. So I'm happy for the person that was able to sell this book. I'm happy for my friend that was able to sell his book because he didn't care about it either. It's a hard pass for him, but he had it sitting on it. He bought it for cover price. Got it graded.
And why do we have to choose Logan Paul? We could say it's the Mr. Beast effect, and it would be slightly more palatable to me.
But it wasn't Mr. Beast. It wasn't,
but he had the same power over these things.
But it's Logan Paul. He did it with the Pokemon card, and now he's doing it with the comic books.
Oh,
he's doing it with
God.
manga comic books, no less.
Hell? Are we in hell, Izzy? Is this hell?
I'm sorry, but it is what it is. He's making something
Every day, I'm like, is this hell? Maybe this is hell.
Mr. Peace over. He doesn't even want to say his name. He might get demonetized. Yep. Holy crap. Can you? Well, manga's still pretty big, and
Nerdy, stop telling me about buying my dream books in the chat.
So
just buy them in peace.
So there you have it. But I'm going to say this. I love Mr. Beast. He's a great to the world made the right guy famous with that guy. Yeah. I got a chance to meet Mr. Beast.
Blue moon.
I got to meet Mr. Beast. There's a video of me actually meeting Mr. Beast out there. So I got to see him for a few minutes. But it is what it is. I'm not going to say his name anymore, but he's a guy who turned into a professional wrestler who's actually a pretty damn good wrestler.
Shocking.
He's actually really talented. Like, he's skillful.
It's the other brother, right?
The other brother got his jaw knocked out. Wait a
second. Who are we talking about who turned into a decent wrestler?
The guy you throw up when I say his name.
Really?
Yeah, he's a wrestler. He's like legit.
Okay, no, I have a very hard time trying to remember which one makes me throw up more. So
this one.
It's Logan who makes me throw up more.
Yeah, definitely Logan. But to Tate's point, they both suck. But Logan's worse.
But yeah, Logan's actually a good fighter.
But even DVH said he's a pretty decent wrestler. He had some pretty good moments though. Yeah. Jake has done a lot of professional boxing. Yeah. Jake's professional boxing career is I would say Don King would have loved him. So let's move on from this book. All right. Our next book comes from the Copper Age, which is 1985 to 2000. So Last month, it was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In fact, that was 2 months in a row. What is it this month?
Let's go Turtles again. Why not? I'm just gonna keep rolling the dice.
All right, you rolled the dice, and you were wrong, but you were close in something about it because
it's
Albedo number 2.
Jimbo.
Yep, 1984, Thoughts and Image. This book sold at Heritage Auction on April 23rd for $5,612. It is the first appearance of Usagi Yojimbo. There is a letter from Peter Laird and Don Thompson on this book, and it was a 9.4 at $5,000. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Excellent.
Yeah. I love it. Wait, no, you picked that one. All right. I've been a pro wrestler for 28 and hate to admit he's really, you see,
and
we all can't stand him, but
I genuinely respect Dante's answer because I know how serious that is.
It is so true. He's legitimately pretty good. You know, and you know what? I guess you could say it's the best place for him to be because you could get real heat off of that. But but that also means he's going to be very successful, which we don't want him to be. You get my point?
You know what? I don't know. Currently he's the one I tolerate the most, so it's
Logan's
it's not
worst,
a full,
bro.
It's not a full vomit.
He's hard. Yeah,
it's a what do you call it? It's a
gag.
Yeah, it's a mild gag.
Yeah, everybody's talking about he's a good wrestler. He's a good wrestler.
Even Rattlesnakes is like, Jake is the one that seems like an ass. I'm like, okay. I'm digging this.
Okay, so let's talk about this book by Stan Saccati. This is a book that a lot of people want to have, but it's also part of the same, kind of world with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's, two different things, two different worlds, of course, but there's a connection between the two characters. What's your thoughts on Usagi Yojimbo as far as what your knowledge of it goes?
I just know that he's like from another dimension, and that his creator had a good relationship with one of the Ninja Turtle guys, and so there's
at least Peter Laird. At least Peter Laird.
Yeah, Peter Laird, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is a book that does pop up. This is a book that does pop up on occasions when it comes to these lists because he
showed up in the cartoon. Like that's the most memorable thing, Showed up in the cartoons and they showed up as well. All that good stuff. So cool. That was our book for the Copper Age. We're gonna skip the Bronze Age for now. We're gonna go right into the Silver Age, and this was 1956 to 1970. All right, tell me. Last month was Amazing Fantasy. Ooh, 1970. You know what? Let's get creative, okay? I was talking about it earlier. Let's say X-Men #1.
X-Men #1. So far, you're 0 for 2.
But close in some bizarre way.
You are now 0 for 3.
Oh, okay.
It is Amazing Fantasy.
Are you serious? The one time I did not go, oh, let's repeat, is the time I
you should have repeated. This thing sold for $30,500 in a 4.0. And it was also in Heritage Auction, April 23rd. Look at that cover. And you know what I like about this one? I like that it is slightly, you got what they call the Marvel chipping. I like that.
By the way,
brings character.
Can we not share in my personal offense that this actually sold for less than the Neil Adams Batman when I straight up said that Neil Adams Batman was Amazing Fantasy 15 money and you could probably get a 4? Like,
look at that.
I called it and I'm actually mad that it's this low for a 4. but it's okay. I appreciate whoever got a good deal on this, and I hope it was a real human. I hope it was a human.
I still like the bet. I'm with you on it. I would prefer getting the Amazing Fantasy 15. I'm not gonna lie. I
hope it was a real human. I really do.
You hope it was a real human.
Yeah, because if it's just another hedge fund,
yeah,
I'll be nauseous.
So the Beto, there's 99.8. Yeah, that's low. That's a low print count. That's a low count. But this is obviously the holy grail of comic books as far as the Silver Age goes. It's the book that anybody who loves Marvel Comics would like to have this book. Would you like to have a copy of this book as a fan? Yeah. Not as the price tag, but just more as a fan.
Of course, I would enjoy having this book. It's just not the peak of my grailness. The peak of my grailness is Action 1 because I genuinely want it because I love Superman.
Or you could get a one that came out in 1988 and send it to CGC, and then they'll mark it for you.
I wonder if I should send in my my butt wiped Daredevil #1 to CGC and see what kind of reaction I get.
It was Daredevil #3, by the way.
I'm sorry, my Daredevil #3 Punisher.
Oh no, wait, it's Punisher #3. It's not even a Daredevil book.
Okay, whatever. My Bernthal butt wipe. That's how I'm gonna submit it. The Bernthal butt.
But what if you get a chance to meet John Bernthal and you could get it signed?
I don't care. I mean, I like him more than I like the idea of the book.
All right.
But you know who I really like?
The Holy Grail Showcase 4. Yeah, Showcase 4 is amazing. It actually is a book that almost hit the marker, but didn't quite make it. But we are going to talk about another book that I think you're going to like.
Wow.
All right. Rattlesnake has a coverless. Ooh, look at that. That's nice.
See Rattlesnake?
Yeah, I would love to have an AF-15.
Get yourself a cover and Frankenstein it and get that graded, man.
And you might get it at a 9.8. The way CGC has been working these days, you might get a 9.8 for it. All right,
that's a bit brutal.
So we're going from Silver Age, and our next book is going to be a Golden Age book.
A Golden Age book.
It was not the highest selling book of the month, but it is a Golden Age book. It's the second highest selling book.
I'm running out of ideas. I don't know why. I'm in the mood to be. You know what?
Okay, well, you know what? Before you say anything,
it was a Fawcett comic. I'm gonna go with a Fawcett comic.
So, it's not a Fawcett comic.
Okay.
But I was gonna give you a clue with this one. So I'm gonna give you a second chance.
First appearance of Alan Scott.
Showcase #4. What is it?
Showcase #4 is Green. No, is it Green Lantern?
No,
it's what's his name? It's Flash. Barry Allen.
Yes.
So Golden Age Flash. Flash Comics #1, baby.
Flash Comics #1.
In a 0.5.
In a 0.5, sold for $28,060. This was done on Heritage Auction on April 23rd. It's the first appearance of the Golden Age Flash, first appearance of the Golden Age Hawkman, first appearance of the Whip, and Johnny Thunder. A 0.5.
A 0.5.
That's great. But look at how nice it looks, though. So the image you're seeing is the actual image of the book. This is like a fantastic looking 0.5.
The colors of that age are wonderful.
Yeah. For a 0.5, this looks great to me. Yep, these are real keys. Yep, they are real keys. Yep, let's freaking go, right? But I'm loving the only thing it has going for it is it has that rip in the end. But you know what? I like that it brings character, and it doesn't even affect the imagery, right? Like if you're gonna have a missing piece of paper, that's a good spot to have the missing piece of paper.
Yeah,
right.
You know, because your eye isn't even drawn to it.
Yeah. So usually a 0.5 means incomplete. So it probably is missing something. It says something on the top, like I can't. It's a blur here, but it is missing something. If it's missing that piece or if missing some interior, I'm okay with that. At the end of the day, you know what I mean. I'm perfectly fine with that. If I had this book and it presents like this, who cares what's missing inside? Honestly, it's slabbed up. It's not like you're gonna go and open it.
It's a beauty.
It is nice. I like it a lot. Now, here's my question about this image. So it's an image of Jay Garrett, and he's deflecting a bullet.
I think he's catching the bullet.
Right?
And even if he's deflecting it, it's the idea that he is moving so fast that he could deflect it.
Yeah. Because if he's moving so fast, can he actually? He could probably most likely just catch it, right?
You could just catch it, yes.
Yeah. It's interesting. The way it's just, I'm looking at it right now. It's like it looks like it could go right through his hand, and then she's done. You didn't really save her.
Yeah, but no, because he's moving at the speed of which.
Yeah,
I
also like the image of Johnny Thunder as he's smacking another guy.
I mean, those are our golden age books, people.
Yep, Ozymandias was fast enough to catch a bullet too. That is correct. All right, so that leaves us with the highest selling book of April 2026, and it goes to the Bronze Age.
The Bronze Age. Good Lord. Is it Hulk 181 again? Ooh, is it Giant Size X-Men #1? Oh,
you gotta make your decision.
I'm going to go with Giant Size X-Men #1 and hope for the best.
You are 0 for 4.
Okay.
Right? You are now 0 for 5. And look what it is.
Listen, at least my guesses are getting better.
But your gut reaction messed it up, man. You could have just went with Incredible Hulk 181.
I should have went with the gut reaction. I should have went with Hulk 181.
You should have gone with it. Sold for $59,780 on April 23rd in Heritage Auction. And of course, the first full appearance of Wolverine, but not the first appearance of Wolverine.
It's the first cover appearance of Wolverine.
It's the first cover. I think that's more acceptable, right?
Yeah, why not?
And it's a 9.8.
Yeah,
nearly $60,000.
Wildly impressive.
Legion, I have
wildly impressive.
Oh, look at that! Look it up. Flash Comics #1 is missing the first wrap. First cover, second appearance.
Yeah, and Mark does have that book. Mark has this book.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
It's not a 9.8, but he does have.
Hey, say you have. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You have the book,
that's all
right?
that matters. But I think it's great that it's Mark's childhood copy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because he's a second generation comic book collector. Yeah.
But if I remember the story correctly, Mark, No. Yeah, I think it's second generation. But anyhow, I don't remember how Mark picked it up, but I do believe Mark picked it up.
What do you think about this line? Most overrated comic book.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna argue because I don't put as much stock in Wolverine as other people do, but at the same time, go Canada.
So okay, so I'm gonna do a comparison and you tell me if I'm correct in this comparison. Wolverine is Wolverine, Spider-Man's #1, Wolverine's #2, like Superman's #1, Batman #2.
Kind of. I want you to know, historically, because I've been alive long enough, historically, I have watched Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Wolverine fluctuate as the most recognizable fictional character in the world or comic book character in the world.
Well, Wolverine's definitely not the most recognizable out of the four.
But at one point in time, he was. You can look it up. There is early 2000s where he took the reins. Spider-Man, don't get me you were there too. All right, you're as a seasoned.
I'm still on the notion. No, I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. He maybe for Marvel.
No,
But you-
at
but
one
you can't-
point he genuinely was.
Maybe for Marvel, but not like that.
At one point he genuinely was, and it's probably thanks to Hugh Jackman. But it really,
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure Hugh Jackman made it worth it. So there you have it. Those are your books, and there you go. The big cat is here. Big lion cat is in
Patrick,
the
answer
house.
my DMs if you haven't already. I don't know if you
There you
have.
have it. The number one book, the highest selling book for the month of April, happens to go to Incredible Hulk 181, the first full appearance, first cover appearance of the Wolverine. Let us know what you guys think. Drop your comments. There you have it. That is your April 26th report. I enjoyed this report. Not a lot of big hitters like previous months, but still, it's a pretty cool to me. What do you think?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's all right. It's all right.
It's
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So I don't know if you've noticed, I've been busy on Fridays.
Yes,
Have
with
you
a
noticed?
sketchy show. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been busy on Fridays.
That's
winning at
right.
trivia. But this past Friday, I finally lost to Jeff. So I'm free. I'm free.
You gotta come hang out with me on Friday?
I'm free from my limited engagement, so I might join you to hang out on Friday.
And this Friday, I'm going to have another sketchy show. So next 2 weeks, I will be having the sketchy show in which I'm going to be doing the sketch. So pay attention to the polls because I will drop a poll on what character should I draw next. All right.
Ooh.
Like, week over week, I've been doing certain things. So last week I did the Dr. Doom piece. It's out now. You can go ahead and look at it. We also did a little bit of, I did a Spider Punk. That was pretty fun. So, let's see what we do this week. So you guys let me know what you want to see. And that's happening this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, guys, look at this. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you're not already a subscriber, we'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I'm hungry and I want to see the season finale of Daredevil. So let's get this ball rolling and let's start talking about the top
trending comics.
The top trending comics. That's right, guys. It is time to talk about which comic books were the top comic books in the market. All right. What an interesting week it was for the first week of May. Let's take a look at this list here. What do you see? What do you notice? What do you care for?
By the way, do you know how funny it is for me to watch heterosexual men lose their minds over John Barenthal? Do you know what a ridiculous treat that is for me? That's
Did you know? Wait, before you even move forward, since we're on the topic, you're on the topic of John Barenthal. He's also in a Broadway play on the movie Dog Day Afternoon. And you know what that movie's about.
Well, right, because the lead character, he's playing the lead, right?
I believe he is.
He is, right?
Yeah, I believe he is.
Right. So the lead who's doing the bank robbery and it's based on a true story, everybody.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Wants the money so that his girlfriend, who's trans, male to female, can have the surgery.
You know who's playing his girlfriend, right?
Who's playing his girlfriend?
So I forget it. His name is Iban. So it's the actor who plays the Thing.
What? I love everything. I love it. I love it. So I love that. I haven't even seen it yet. You know what, Izzy? Screw buying keys this summer. Screw.
You going to a Broadway show?
I'm going to a Broadway show.
Let's go come to the city on a Wednesday. Go to a matinee. Go get the tickets for half off, and you can watch it.
I know, but if I go to a matinee and it is not John Barenthal and Homeboy who plays the Thing, I will be so angry. If I get some substitute performers, I will be so angry.
Well, you're gonna have to look into it, man.
Anyhow, I'm Googling it right now. But anyhow, so John Bernthal, the Django Zorro thing, it just pisses me off.
Did you just say Django?
Django.
No,
I
it's
said Django.
Django. There's no
Django.
Django.
Like
It's
Django Fett? Like
Yeah.
Django Fett?
Yeah, the D is silent. You never.
Oh my god! Why? Anyhow, Django and Zorro is really fascinating because apparently there is the Quentin Tarantino wishes to do something with this property, and people love licking that man's ass. So something
there is a major writer attached to it.
Yeah. Of course, the man has money. I'm not worried. But what I'm saying is, it's funny because this cover is the one that's expensive. There are B and C
Obviously, he
covers
didn't watch the
that
movie.
you could grab, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cliffy obviously didn't watch the movie. I totally watched the movie. What are you talking about?
See,
what?
There is no D in Django.
Oh yeah, well, I watched the. Listen, I
The
could
D
only
is silent.
watch that movie one time.
Even I knew that, guys. I knew that, and he didn't.
Listen, Izzy, you featured 5 billion named. Yo, Dr. Von Hook, you know what? Yo, Izzy, you need to start making some special videos. Right now, Dr. Von Hook wins that one. Anyhow, I've got the theater tickets loading up.
To buy theater tickets here.
I've got the theater tickets going up. Damn you, StubHub. And
tacos, yeah.
You should be, I hope you're having nachos too. Make up for my nacho incident. But anyhow, Django and Zorro, a Quentin Tarantino production, blah blah blah, limited series, blah blah blah.
Matt Wagner wrote it though. Matt Wagner wrote it. So let's get. What about the other two? We talked about the last one, but what about the other ones? We got about a half hour before I got to get to watch the.
Kate Blanchett, not to be confused with playing.
No, Cat. It's Cat Blanchett.
Right, Cat Blanchett, not to be confused with Kate Blanchett. Cat Blanchett, that's her first cover work, and it just happens to be of this buxom blonde, but it's actually not the first buxom blonde cover, but it's the first one that got hype, and it's Cat's first artwork, so that's cool. And we all know that people were on lines everywhere like foaming maniacs to get a taste of Dungeon Crawler Carl. So all of these here all make sense for various reasons.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about our honorable mentions for today. So honorable mentions are the books that didn't make the top 10, but are definitely books that people talk about. Starting with Rogue Trooper #1. This is a book that came out back in the 80s. This is from the Judge Dredd universe. There's been some talks about this book. It actually was in a topic of discussion last week for a couple of groups, but it didn't make the list this week. What do you think about this one?
Seems cool. I'm aware of Rogue Trooper. I'm aware of it being part of the 2000 AD universe.
Yeah.
That's all I can offer.
Yeah, and there's been discussions about it lately. I think there's been talking about some kind of TV series or movie or something like that. So there's
maybe an animated series.
Maybe something like that. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Jeff is also in the house. Look at that.
There's Jeff. There's the man who dethroned me from Trivia on Fridays.
Ha! All right. We also got a book that was on the list last week, and that was Daredevil 184, No More Mr. Nice Guy cover, which is a homage to Clint Eastwood. Questions on this one? Yeah. Yellow covers,
No
Frank
questions.
Miller.
No questions.
The day Frank Miller could draw.
Yeah, when he could draw, and of course when he had good help. It is what it is. Beautiful stuff. And man, now I gotta see every other Broadway show. This is your fault, Izzy. It's a great cover. You have to admit, this is the kind of cover that actually looks three-dimensional. It really captures all of that. It is a great cover.
And our last honorable mention goes to the G.I. Joe silent missions. This is I forgot the title. Give me a second since I do have it here. Come on, open up for me. This does not want to open up for me. It is the silent issues, and let's get this here. Real American Hero. G.I. Joe Real American Hero. Oh, this is the Jorge Foreigners cover, of course. Firefly #1. Thank you. Frankie got it before I even had a chance to look at it. That's right. Uh, he's truly shocked himself. I thought he was a dead man on Jeopardy. All right. So this is the A for the word Cobra.
Yes, and if you got all of those covers,
1 in 25.
congratulations. You must have unlocked a magical tier of collecting.
At the end of the day, if you have them all, that's kind of cool.
It is very cool.
But you have to
Very
display it. It's something that I would say you have to display, right?
I would display the hell out of it. By the way, there's also the G.I. Joe one.
Mhm.
Like, this is
now
like,
what he's gonna do now? He's gonna move to Transformers.
I guess. I mean, it is a feat. It is a feat. My God, do you know it took me this long on the Broadway website to find freaking Dog Day Afternoon?
He's still trying to find the tickets, guys. He's doing a show and he's looking for tickets.
You started it.
I did.
Don't tell me these good-looking straight men are playing in a movie together, being boyfriends and stuff.
You ready for number 10?
Hold on, I'm looking at Wednesdays at 1 p.m. for availability.
If you buy 2 tickets, I'm going with you.
Bitch, you better bring $78 with you according to this.
$78. Nah, man.
For a matinee.
I want to go see Michael. I want to go see Michael. That's what I want to go see. Yeah. All right, number 10. Coming in at number 10, Spider-Man Noir. Of course, this book is hot right now because we got some Nicolas Cage goodness happening. The second trailer just dropped. This book is from Marvel Comics 2008. $550 and 9.8 was the last recorded sales value, which is actually the fair market value of this book. Near mint goes for $273. And as far as trending list, is number 4 for Key Collector, number 5 for CBSI. Did not make it to the cover price list. As far as 7-day, 30-day, we got 4 sales, and the 7-day, 18 sales within the last 30. Hype level is at a medium. I think as we draw closer to the TV series, this book is actually going to start gaining a little more momentum. But I'm happy because I got a book that's worth $550 because mine's is graded too. But I didn't sell it.
But you could.
I could, but I don't want to. I love that book. And it was a book. It was a book I got from my collection. So I got a 9.8 off a book that I properly took care of. How you like that?
And that's a beautiful thing.
Yep. What's thoughts?
I mean, it's fine. I'm very much looking forward to the show. I do feel like once the show has begun, this is probably going to come down a bit.
What do you think? What do you think about the show dropping the entire season?
Great. Let's have it. Let's go for it.
Yep. Whenever they drop the whole season, it makes me question if it's going to be good.
I used to feel that way, but now, ever since Wonder Man happened, I'm kind of like, who knows?
I think they wanted to dump Wonder Man, and then they found out it was good.
Isn't it amazing? Don't you love when that
happens? I honestly think they wanted to dump it because it was part of the Chapek era. It's the one thing from the Chapek era that was actually good.
Anyhow, I don't know what to say except for this. I like this character. People like this character. The Spider-Verse animated movies have certainly brought light to this character. And like everything I've seen from the show looks genuinely interesting.
It looks fun.
I love that we've got the noir black and white version, and even the color version is still not a modern color version.
Yeah, it's a Technicolor version, which I'm actually excited for too.
Yeah, it's a Technicolor experience. So I mean, I'm excited, you know.
Cool. Let's take a look at number 9 for this week, and that's gonna go to Lost Fantasy issue number 9, the first appearance of Edge, not the wrestler. This book came out last year for Image Comics. Last sale was $32 in near mint. Most common is $29. We still don't have any sales for graded books here. It was number 8 for CBSI. It actually came in number 15 for cover price, but it doesn't count to the numbering system, the point system that I put. 7-day, 30-day, we got 18 sales, 57 sales within the last 30 days. Hype level is at a high because Lost Fantasy is still pretty hot right now. There's multiple Lost Fantasy books out there. So Question: what's your thoughts on this guy's giant swords?
I mean, they're funny.
They got triggers.
You know, well, yeah, because they're based on Final Fantasy swords. You know, remember Final Fantasy VIII? It was a gun blade. So, like, you know, I don't know. I like it. It's nostalgia and there's a good story there. I don't know why I'm rooting for Franklin Jonas. I just want to. You know, but yeah, I'm actually finally enjoying the book. Like, I was just like, yeah, for the longest time. And now I'm like, it's actually good, you know?
Yeah.
And if we're going to make one of the Jonas Brothers famous for a comic book, who's not famous for being part of the band because he was too young. Let's remember, he's not one of them.
He's not.
Then let it be this one.
So he's the other. He's like the Elizabeth Olsen.
Yes.
Right. So you know the Olsen twins, and then Elizabeth Olsen shows up, and then that's that. And no one knows about the twins anymore. The twins are gone.
Right, except everybody knows who his brothers are, so there's no escape. But
everybody knows who the twins are, and people forget that Elizabeth Olsen's.
I never forget.
Or better yet, remember the judge? Winona Judge, the country singer?
Oh yeah, I remember them. Yeah,
remember them? They also had the third sister, Ashley Judge, who was the actress.
She's not a third sister. She's the second daughter.
She's the second daughter. Oh, that's right, because the other one was the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mother that looked like the sister.
Exactly. Right, because she was very young when
but the sister looked like the mother.
Yeah, well, because the mother was very young when she had Winona, so they looked the most.
But
alike.
it was isn't it? It's Naomi, right? Naomi's the mother.
Yes, Naomi Judd.
Yeah, Naomi's the mother, but she looks like the sister, and Winona looks like the mother, in my opinion.
Absolutely, not even just in your opinion, everyone's opinion.
Yes, so there you have it. Here, we're talking about twins, or not twins.
Oh, it looks like they discovered Ozempic, everybody. It looks like they discovered Ozempic. Oh, damn.
Are you talking about Winona?
I'm talking about Winona and Ashley. Oh, no, not Ashley. Winona and Mama.
No, Ashley never needed it.
No, she never needed it. She
never needed it. She never needed any of that. Which always gets me.
She needs a voice coach to learn how to rap.
Which makes me question this thing. Sorry, guys, I'm going on a little tangent here. Serena Williams does one of those what they're called? What those things called?
GLP-1.
GLP-1s, right? Why does she need it?
So some people want it to give them that definitive detail.
Yeah, she passed away.
Edge.
I know.
I have a friend who was taking a GLP-1. He was on a 2 milligram GLP-1, and now he's on a 4 milligram GLP-1 just so he can see his abs again because he's so close. And it's crazy because he has a nearly perfect body, but yet here we are.
Yeah, because
my big titty fat ass is at home trying to get one of these GLP-1s to work for me. I mean, I lost like 80 pounds. Now I'm kind of like at a plateau. Yeah, listen, if y'all don't even believe it, just look at any amount of super old videos or super old pictures. You know, that was that early fat ass stages. And
Kelly Osbourne, I definitely seen that one. Yeah, she's starting to disappear.
Yep. Amazing with this.
But yeah, I never understood that. I never got that with the whole with Serena Williams. I'm like, she looks fine. She always looked fine to me. Why does she need this? You know what I'm saying? It's like it didn't make sense to me.
Listen, we all have body image issues. That's as far as I'm gonna go with it.
Don't take any medication. They're trying to kill her. Cliff Noy. I love this.
Love you, Kevin.
I love
Don't
this
take
tree.
any drugs. Everything is killing you. Listen, stop listening to all the madness, okay? You know, do proper research. Find a doctor you actually like who knows what they're talking about. Oh my goodness. I can't anymore, people.
Can we do our next book?
Not. Live your best life.
Can we
stop judging everybody and just do what you gotta do?
Cool. Congratulations, Frankie. All right, number 8.
And I'm going to do it every single way. It's going to be me. It's going to be Coke Zero. It's going to be 15 milligrams of a GLP-1. You know,
Oh,
it's going to be
God.
Halo ice cream. You know,
No,
that's how it's going to be
we
done.
still got 8 books to talk about.
All right, and you know what? I'm going to do this until you're so angry with me you can't take it anymore.
I'm hungry. I am hungry.
I
but
know.
I'm
I want to
hangry.
go hangry. I want hangry Izzy to curse me.
I'm more on the lines of I want to get to see the finale of Daredevil on time.
All right, come on, number 8.
That's the number 8. All right, number 8 goes to Dungeon Crawler Carl issue 0. This is the Nathan Gooden Vault web store homage, limited to 6,000 copies. You ready for the price tag?
Okay,
the
fine.
last sale of this book,
176.
160, 170.
Oh, I was close. Thank you.
Yeah, this book for that's the last sale. It's going for about 140 right now. Obviously, there's no graded copies as of yet. This was number 6 for cover price. It didn't quite make Key Collector or CBSI, but it will be in their list next week. As far as the 7-day, 30-day, we have 11 sales and 46 sales. So there's actually books out there that are being sold. Oops, I went to hit the button a little fast. Hype level is again high. This is the one that got noticed first.
Yep.
It was the one that first got noticed. And what was interesting enough is that it was marketed as part of Free Comic Book Day, even though it itself was not a Free Comic Book Day book. It was never intended to be a Free Comic Book Day book, but it got marketed for it.
That's stupid. I don't care for that.
Yeah. So, and that's why people started doing, and of course, when people started hearing the story, when, you know, the fan base started getting into it, then we started to see it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow, Pierce. Pierce is like, they're rebooting Tales of the Crypt, Kelly O's in the Crypt Keeper. That ain't right. It makes me laugh.
I'm auditioning against her. I feel we need a more robust, full-bellied Crypt Keeper this time.
Oh, I actually did go to the theaters to see Demon Knight.
I saw Demon Knight.
I had a date. I had a blind date to see that movie. It was something.
Yeah. All right. Who's number 7?
Okay. Number 7. Let's go. Number 7. Thank you for keeping me on track. It goes to Lost Fantasy issue number 6. This is the Emilia Carr Pina variant.
Yeah, because everyone forgot that blonde titty girl showed up at number 6, and somebody else did a variant.
I got this cover. I'm happy to pick up my
$30
near mint. I got it for $5. So I got it for
I grabbed up my extra copies of Homegirl for $5.
Yeah, that's right. $32 near mint. As far as trending goes, number 8 for Key Collect, number 6 for CBSI, number 9 for cover price. So it's in all the lists. Look at you. 7-day, 30-day sales, 12 sales in the last 7, 33 within the last 30 days. Hype level is high because it's the character, guys. She is definitely a bombshell.
Yep.
She got her push-up bra and everything. I was like, she reminds me of an NXT wrestler.
What's number 6?
Number 6. Speeding me up. Coming number 6 is Django Zorro number 1. This is the Jay Lee variant, which I will say is my favorite one. There's also a black and white version. Quentin Tarantino and Matt. Version. Oh, but it's Jay Lee, of course. Yeah. Of course. No, it's not So Ruka. It's not So Ruka. It's not. She doesn't remind me of So Ruka, but I do see the comparison. Dynamite. It's actually Dynamite Vertical. That's the part a lot of people forget, that it is a joint effort with Vertical Comics. $80.
I don't really know why.
I don't know which book is. I don't know which. I think Zorro's the Dynamite and Django's the Vertical.
Zorro is definitely the Dynamite,
right? But I don't understand. It's one of those weird ones. $80 last recorded sale. $26 at a very fine. $66 9.6. Those prices are the fair market values, but those are not the prices that are being sold for right now. So, as far as trending, number 1 for Key Collector, number 4 for CBSI, number 3 for cover price. 7-day, 30-day sales. We got 12 sales in the last 7, 15 within the last 30. It's because the hype just started to happen, but it does have a high hype train for it. There's word that they're gonna make something happen.
Yo, it's crazy. Oh my God, there is what's left. I was gonna say there is one copy.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Okay, a moment ago there was one copy of the Django Zorro. Sorry,
Django. Django.
You did this to me.
No. You
You
said
did this to
wait.
me.
You said the Django, and then you corrected yourself, and you still said the Django. The D is silent. That was the whole bit of the movie.
I literally just watched Django Zorro number 4 sell out on my comic shop. Every issue of this series on my comic shop is sold out at the moment.
Bobby Delgado, what's up, my man? Look at him with the Z for the Zorro, the mark of Zorro. Yeah, I love it. I love this book. This is a cool book. Is it in my collection? There's a possibility. There's a possibility.
I wish it was. Let me assure you that I have seen this book collecting dust in dollar bins.
Yep.
Many a times. And now somebody decided that it was time to talk about some kind of project.
What's his name again?
Here we go.
Say his name. Say his name.
Rio de la Plata.
All right. Let's go with number 5. Number 5 goes to Lost Fantasy number 1, the first issue, 2025 Image Comics, $50 near Mint's last recorded sale, up $41 near Mint, $46 and 9.8 again because we don't really have those sales.
You know what's funny about this? What's funny about this? This is the less popular issue 1 cover.
Yeah, it is.
And now because people are like, oh, this one's more attainable. Now this one has surged. I think that's hilarious.
That's always the case. Number 2 for CMS side, number 5 for cover price. 7-day, 30-day. We got 21 in the last 7, 51 within the last 30. Again, hype level for this one is medium. It's all about Bombshell and all the other characters. But this is the first issue. I read it. It was fun. It has a nice beginning. I actually dig the art style in this book. I really like the kind of like a little bit of a Magnolia flair to it, but there's some other things that are going for it. I like it. It's a good book. All right. Let's go with number 4. And number 4 goes to Lost Fantasy number 9. The Cat.
Oh my goodness.
Blanchett variant.
Cat Blanchett, girl. Cat Blanchett.
That's right. $30 near Mint for this one. And $34 is the fair market value. Trending list. It's number 7 for CBSI, number 4 for cover price. The sales is what's giving it a bit of a boost. And we got 7-day sales of 20, but 126 sales within the last 30. People picking it up, man. They like this cover.
Of course.
Good reasons.
Time and time again, they love the boobies.
They love it, right? They love it, right?
Yeah. How many DC Bombshell covers sold for the love?
That is true. That is so true. This sucks. I never do good.
It's okay, Big Lion. It's okay.
All right.
And you did do good. You and I, we combined belly energies and good stuff at 3 Men in the Basement.
There you go. All right. Let's go with number 3. Number 3 is going to be a book that's obviously different. It is the reprint of Invincible number 1. This is the Lunar Distribution PS5 edition variant. The way you get this is you have to buy the video game, but you buy it from Lunar, which was weird. Anyway,
it was the comic shop version. So if your comic shop ordered it through Lunar, you got it, blah blah blah.
But you got the video game and the game and the comic.
Of course. So if you are going to get the video game anyway, which I know 99% of you out there were going to, this is great. If you feel that you've aged out of this, then this is a lot of money.
What did the video game go for?
I think 55.
Okay, so if you got the video game and you got this one, you get your money back.
Absolutely.
But there is another version that's out that hasn't really gone out, which is the one that it's Invincible and Omni-Man and about to go clash.
There's an Invincible and Omni-Man. There's one that's just Invincible.
Yeah.
There are a few. So basically there's a GameStop exclusive, a PS5 only through your local comic shop exclusive.
Yeah.
And there's an Xbox exclusive. Anyhow, whatever. There are
Xbox still
more.
exists.
There are more, or whatever you call that. I don't know. There are more variants of Invincible #1 at this moment in
There's a
time
lot.
than
a
maybe
lot.
any other comic on them
Well,
ever.
if you put all the Invincible comic variants that came afterwards, right? The reprints, because that's what they are. They're reprints. If
They
you put
are.
them all together, I promise you, there's more of that than there are of actually Invincible #1
Probably.
at this point. Because I think there's like 7 variants now. 7D. Well, I'm saying 7. So here's another one. All right, $70 near me was last recorded sales value. It was going for $64, but there's already 9.8s going for $120. For our trending list, number 9 for Key Collector, number 3 for CBSI. Didn't quite make the cover price list as of yet. 59 sales within the last 7, 70 within the last 30. Hype level again is at a high. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I still play SNES 1. Matthew,
I play it too, bro.
I challenge you to prove this to me. I want a live stream.
I
of
got
you
to
playing
switch.
SNES, because let me tell you something, Matthew. Okay, you can't tell me that a man who has 14 live streams a week, all right,
He does more live streams than you.
SNES, all right, I do not believe it.
He does more live streams than you, bro. And you do a lot.
More live streams than me. Every time I'm on a live stream, 9 times out of 10,
Matt's
is on
right
a live
there.
stream.
The fact that he's hanging out with us right now is kind of weird to me, because I
know,
figured
I'm
he would have a live
flattered.
stream right
I
now.
am positively flattered at this moment in time. I'm positively flattered.
All right, let's go with number 2. Number 2 goes to, is it Punisher or is it Dungeon? It's Dungeon Crawler Car number 0. This is the free comic book day. This is the part that irritates me. It's $11 near mint right now. It's the last recorded sales value. It is now has a fair market value of $17, this book. And it was a free comic book day on Saturday. Didn't make Key Collect, didn't make CBSI because it wasn't on sale back then. Number 1 for cover price. 7-day, 30-day sales is insane. 356 within the last 7, 362 within the last 30. So there were pre-sales for this book. Cliff, there was pre-sales.
Now, I'm well aware,
that.
okay? Like you
pre-sales.
You are preaching to the head organizer of the choir of disgust, okay? I got nothing left.
Pre-sales for a free comic book.
Ooh, Izzy, tell me more how naughty they are. Oh my goodness.
How to stream an NES game. Well, you take your Switch, because if you have a Switch, you could play with the Switch. Because that's how I play Super NES games.
Yeah.
All right.
That's okay. Matt is going to take my challenge. He's going to take my challenge. I look forward to it.
Pre-sales. I'll play a game with you. I'll play Super Mario Brothers with you guys. He has an actual SNES. Hey, good for you.
Okay, so Matt, you actually need, what are those little boxes that are called? You got to get one of them video boxes, plug it into
the computer,
and then like you can record off of there and it'll work. Or you know what I mean? Play it.
Yeah,
through.
You got to get a capture card.
You got it.
Yeah, get a capture card. It's all technical. All right. So you know what's number 1, right?
I know what's number 1.
I know what's number 1. And number 1 goes to The Punisher, number 3, the Marvel television variant. This book came out last week. $18 near mint was the last recorded. $20 near mint is what's going on. There's already selling 9.8 to $91 for this book. As far as trending list is number 10 for Key Collector, number 1 for CBSI, number 2 for cover price. 7-day, 30-day sales, 208, 309. Hype levels are high. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
There's nothing left to say. It's cool. I'm glad people are happy. Second print is coming out with the Punisher logo in red. I'm sure people will eat it up. You know.
What a shock.
Yeah.
Not a single book, bro?
Dude, BLC, where did you go for free comic book day? How did you not end up with at least Dungeon Crawler Carl? Come on, baby.
But doesn't Patrick usually get these books?
I guess. But let me tell you something. You know what's super infuriating to me? There are how many shows out here? How many of us are out here screaming, preaching, crying, and wailing about FOC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
and people still don't get them.
Right. Because like, what are you doing? Because because you know what really upsets me? My locals asked for this stuff Monday, not on FOC. No, the Monday of the week it's coming out. They'll ask for disproportionate amount. We have 3 guys who each asked for 3 copies or at least 2 copies of this cover. They all got 1, right? Now, what's really funny is the whole FOC situation.
I had 3.
Right. Did you do FOC?
Actually, no. I just know people.
All right, scumbag, stop talking. So anyhow, my point is that these local people know the Council of Comics. If you had watched us on any given Wednesday talk about FOC, you would have known. You would have known. All right. And I don't even consider us FOC experts or anything. I'm just like, hey, we just roll through FOC.
We just know
for fun. You know, there are FOC experts out there. Lefteros is an FOC expert. You don't even have to watch a video. Watch his Instagram, damn it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Watch the Instagram. Shout out to Lefteros, man.
Comic shops, right? Use FOC. Message them on Thursday night, Friday night, and be like, hey, this is what I saw. I want these, please, and thank you. Okay?
Okay, here's something I'm gonna love. I love the fact that they use the original Punisher logo. The one thing I don't like is the Daredevil logo. I think that is that logo is just there. It shouldn't even be there.
It's the Marvel Television variant, don't you know?
I know. Anyway, watch and didn't know. I have to find in the wild. No, I don't do no FOC.
You know, in fairness to Big Al, it may not have been available at the time that we were covering FOC. There are some late FOC drops, and now I've promised my shop owner that if there's a late FOC
it was
drop,
it was like cover E or something like that.
Right, but they probably didn't
cover
have
C. I'm talking.
They probably didn't have an image of it, which is ridiculous considering it's a photo. Anyhow, photography is art. That is true. But I'm not sure how I feel about it being considered comic book art. I'm being a snob tonight. I love all of you. Thank you for being here. That was number 1. Izzy, do you have anything else to say before we leave?
It is time for Daredevil.
Right on. There you go.
All right, guys. Let me know what you think. Your closing thoughts. Which books do you have? Share your thoughts in the comments. Please go back to this video. Go into the comments. Leave a comment. Just say what's up. Do something. You know, we're gonna. I want to do like Mark. Mark mentioned it earlier today. I'm gonna reiterate. There's more love when you go back to the video and you leave a comment. Just leave a comment. You could just put a star, whatever. I don't care. Put a hashtag. Put a hashtag. Whatever you want.
Tell Izzy you love him because
tell us you love him. And let Cliff know how much he's loved as well.
Yeah, because I could use that every now and again.
You know, Cliff could use some love. We'll have some more stuff.
And if someone wants to buy me some nachos to make up for
buy the man some nachos. Please get him some nachos. Cliff, I love you.
Love you too.
I love you guys. I love you, chat. Guys, we'll see. I love you too, Patrick. And apparently Matt just loves Cliff.
Oh, I love you, Matthew. You're the best.
Matt, no love for Izzy. No love for Izzy. I'm when I see him.
Well, you know what? Let Matt get there in his own time, okay?
Let him get there in his own time. Guys, we love you. We'll see you. There you go. Thank you. See, I got some love. People love me too. I try. Guys, we love you. We think this was a great show. Thank you so much. Until next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I never said thank you. And you'll never have to.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I'll see you.